The pandemic has changed all our lives. This holds especially true for the fringes of our society, those most in need. At a time when we are gradually transitioning out of the pandemic, which has completely upended the lives of so many, people need to be empowered. People need hope. It is based on that we chose the brand Rin, whose purpose is to give people the confidence to rise above societal limitations and achieve their ambitions. We have thus come up with three big ideas that encompass these values for those who need them the most. The ambition of an individual starts at school with his education. It's where we learn what we can be and how to dream. But what we call a right is nothing short of a privilege for the millions of slum kids living in the over 1 million slum household in Bangladesh. With the pandemic having hit them especially hard, the dropout rate has been extraordinary. But in the post-pandemic period, as schools reopen, these kids have not been going back to school. We asked Korim from Bhashantek Slum why this is the case, and he said that one of the main reasons was because when he goes to school, he is bullied for his dirty clothes. Despite the schools being free, many of these kids don't even have the confidence to go to school for fear of being bullied and ostracized by their peers for their dirty clothes. That's where our first big idea comes in. ঋণ স্বপ্নকূপ পরিষ্কার বর্তমান উজ্জ্বল ভবিষ্যৎ. Here we will be establishing ঋণ স্বপ্নকূপ in select slums across Dhaka. These coops in actuality will be washing machines, but to the children it will be portrayed as a magic well that cleans their clothes if they throw it in with ঋণ. A designated storyteller will periodically gather the kids together and tell them the story of the magic well that cleans their clothes and how the magic won't work anymore if they don't go to school. This will not only use the imaginative minds of the youth to get them back to school, but also get rid of the reason for their ostracism. Thus, it interactively gets rid of slum children's insecurity. This will also give us an opportunity to push ঋণ sachets with the kids by giving them to it for free and them giving it to their families.
In our society, the long-held tradition has been that women do household chores and men go out and work. As we have progressed, women are increasingly entering the workforce, but men aren't helping in the household at a significant rate, creating immense pressure for a working woman. With the pandemic allowing both men and women to work from home, there has been a rare opportunity for them to participate in housework together, and some men have been doing so. With many companies opting to continue work from home post-pandemic, it is the perfect time to capitalize on this situation to institute a social change. This is where our second big idea comes in. Arnoy Obahelar Din, Haten in Rin. With this campaign, we will encourage women to post pictures of their husbands, sons, or siblings doing household chores like washing clothes with a packet of rain in the frame with the hashtag sharing is caring on social media. Couples from among the posters will be selected to participate in a TV game show, Purush Karmo, where these men will compete in events related to household chores such as fastest washer or ironing race, etc. This will then be broadcasted as a TV show and web series to reach the mass consumers. This will create greater social acceptance for a man doing housework in a way that doesn't clash with the existing worldviews.
For our last idea, we go to arguably the single most in need and hard-hit segment within the border of this country, the Rohingyas of Kutupalak, the world's largest refugee camp. Now, being a refugee comes with the reality of not having enough food, security, or hygiene. But this has taken an exceptionally bad state in the pandemic, where hygiene is most important. The refugee need to expend a huge amount of their time and effort to wash their clothes properly. They can't even use detergent as it is expensive for them. And this leads to inadequate cleaning and spreading of many diseases within the confined space of the camp. To make things worse, there is a serious lack of water in these places, and environmental harm is caused by the toxic ash they use to clean their cloth as an alternative. Thus, there is a crisis we need to solve. This is where our big idea comes in. ঋণ Subcycle. ঋণ's bright clean technology made sustainable innovation. Here we will be designating areas just outside the camp where the refugees can ride multiple ঋণ subcycle for 10 minutes at the cost of just one bucket of dirty clothes. The clothes are put in the barrel with water and ঋণ, which uses 50% less water than most pans. The riding of the cycle rotates the barrel, cleaning the clothes and eliminating all four barriers to washing in the camp. This is done while using the lack of entertainment facilities for the people, especially the youth who would love to play but can't due to their limitations, thus simultaneously giving them joy and cleaner. With our three ideas, we tackled three key social issues and gave solutions relevant to both the issues themselves and the values of ঋণ as a brand. At the same time, we aligned Unilever sustainability as a business model's three tenets of health and hygiene, enhancing livelihood, and environmental impact with big ideas 1, 2, and 3 respectively.
In conclusion, with these three big ideas, we hope ঋণ can live up to its values and lift up the aspirations of those who need it the most.